Hello guys, new week, new game, and this week is the Pale Beyond. What makes a good leader? At face value, I don't think this is a difficult question. Hell, we practice responses to this question to be better prepared for interviews. Even a quick Google search will point you to the direction of these three C's: caring, courageous, and consistent. The Pale Beyond pushes those characteristics to their limits. Is how caring you act going to change in fighting when you have to ration fuel and food supplies? Will your courage warm the hearts of your crew when they're stricken with frostbite? The frigate wastes are anything but consistent, and yet you try to stand as captain, fighting against nature itself. The Pale Beyond is exceptional story-driven experience that tests your mettle as a leader. Even when the odds seem to be in their grimmest, you'll be challenged to adapt and overcome. To personify the human spirit. As a resource management game, you'll be managing the fuel and food supply of your crew. Where the Pale Beyond goes above and beyond is in the latter category. The crew. All of the characters, even those without meaningful choices, are moving together carefully, each with their own motives and personalities pulling on your every decision. I try to immerse myself in games as best as I can, but sometimes it's difficult. After about an hour or so of letting the Pale Beyond whisk me into its protagonist role, I was locked in, and that's a testament to the game writing. Late in the game, I found myself struggling with a decision, a simple dialogue option, for nearly 15 minutes, only to find out the outcome had no major consequences, besides changing a few variables behind the scenes. But it was a decision that left me distraught. Take away a person's ability to act on their own free will or let them continue on, potentially putting their life in peril. Was that something I really had control over? How could I take that freedom away from somebody? But if I don't, would they even live to tell their tale? To see their family? Would they understand? Would they thank me later on, or would they resent me from here on out? Where a resource management game would normally have me assessing the most efficient option, the Pale Beyond asks much more of its players. The game asks you to make decisions that we should hope to never face ourselves. In a nutshell, the game is like modernized Oregon Trail on steroids. Plus 15 loyalty from Stanbury if you buy it now. When playing, you will be faced with the following: meaningful choices that directly impact every outcome, moral dilemmas that leave you second-guessing yourself, the opportunity to explore what kind of leader you are when things get very dull, critical moments where life and death balance on the thread, the infinite puzzle of balancing demanding resources against time and crew morale, the temptation to value your popularity above survival. The Pale Beyond also features an enchanting soundtrack, calming characters, and a beautiful art style. Every aspect of what the studio put in this game works to immerse you in their story. You feel the weight of every decision and every outcome, the joys and anxieties, the mercies and tragedies, every aspect inserted by art and prose into a believable human experience, with you at the helm. As much of a glowing reviewer as this is, it wouldn't be honest if I didn't bring up the current UI bugs. There are a few, and in my playthrough they happen often. Resources wouldn't properly lock into place, and I've been to leave the resource loaded menu, reopen it, and try again several times until I got the amount that I wanted. In a game where one more or less resource could determine life or death for a crew member, this is a nuisance. It was frustrating, and here comes the big but. But I was always eager to progress the story and see what decisions I would have to face. For players that can fall into the story writing more easily, I don't think the UI bugs will be too much of an issue. If you think you'd find it frustrating, you'll want to hold off until it's patched. My playing time to finish the story was roughly 11 hours, and I do plan of dividing back into for a few more hours. Overall, my time with the Pale Beyond was special and personal. Second-guessing decisions come natural to me. Whether it's everyday decisions or more meaningful ones, I often ask myself, was that the best choice? These are decisions that I make from the comfort of my own life. One where I can spend money on a game. One where I have a roof over my head and food on the table. In the harrowing story of The Pale Beyond, you don't get the luxury to second-guess decisions when the lives of your crew are on the line. In The Pale Beyond, you have to decide what makes a good leader. Special considerations. Don't know where to put this in the general flow of the review above. The artwork is outstanding, but something I don't think will be for everyone. The character art is so well drawn, with distinct expressions and body language, that it's a critical component to the narrative. And then there is the music. The soundtrack applies pressure and weight in heavier decisions, while also providing respite for players in times of triumph. It's a soundtrack that I can see myself listening to a long after when I'm finished with the game. So that was a review of a game called The Pale Beyond. Thank you guys for watching this video, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, bye.